Going on my Central Unit Galaxy is the Central Man here, so happy Wonder Wednesday. So this is my review of episode 2 of series 1 of Wandavision. So the title of this episode called Don't Touch That Dial. At least we got titles of episodes of Wandavision. So the title of episode 1 is called Live Before a Studio Audience. So this episode is all about Wanda and Vision entering a talent show. So the episode started with Wanda and Vision. They were sleeping, they got disturbed by a noise outside. Wanda keeps turning the lights on and off with her magic, and then Vision trying to check what's going on outside. And instead about we got lovely roses, and Wanda asks Vision, are you using your night vision? And Vision says, there's no worry to be afraid, and he heard the noise. He basically cowardly get back inside his bed. Vision cracked me up in this episode, and Vision said about it could be vandals or robbers. Wanda says it could be someone go through walls. Intimidate could be Vision be the one. And then they hear the noise again, and they were sleeping in two single beds, and the two single beds collided all in one. And then they checked the noise again, and it was a tree branch. I think they were the house is next to a tree, and the branch keeps banging towards the window. It was could be windy outside, and I think Wanda says we got our problem solved, and Vision says, you know, I'm very proud by myself, and then the bed transformed to a proper two sides bed, you know, a whole bed, and then making outside, really make inside of the covers, you know. I'm not saying they're having sex, you know. You can tell the show is kid friendly. They were just like kissing underneath the covers. Wanda turned the lights off with her magic. You know, I don't know powers, but you know, you can tell that's her alter ego, Scarlet Witch. You know, witches are magical. Anyway, so the intro for WandaVision is basically taking the piss out of Bewitch. You know, Vision and Wanda like flying through the air. You know, they got powers. You know, Scarlet Witch can able to, you know, she flies and doing telekinesis and magic. Vision is a robot or cyborg, you know, like half, you know, I say robot, you know, because cyborg, you mean you're half human, half machine. Wanda's in a supermarket, you know, levitating like a can of soup, putting it in the basket, you know, the trolley, without no one discover that she's got powers. Vision in his workplace, accidentally spilling some water in the face of his boss. So, like I said in the start of this review, this episode's all about Wanda and Vision entering a talent show. The act is magic, you know. You had Vision portraying as a magician, you know, wearing the top hat and the coat. There is this magic cupboard. Wanda goes into the cupboard. And then, you know, Vision says abracadabra, the magic words. If you go to a magic show in a party, you got the magician just saying, like, you know, the magic words. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, alakazam. And he looks like he made Wanda disappeared. There was like a false rotation back near the cupboard. I don't know, like, you know, you never reveal the secrets of magic. And, you know, you had Vision giving Wanda her outfit, you know, because, you know, if you go to a magic show, you got the magician and the female assistants, you know. The female assistant wears, like, heels and this skippier outfit. And Wanda took a friendly dig at Vision. That's part of your costume. You know, and then, you know, they got places to be. And then you got the next scene, you got Wanda all by herself, discover the same noise from the previous evening, and she went outside, and she discovered a red helicopter. There was a toy red helicopter really on the rose bush, and then all of a sudden, here comes Agnes. Agnes is the woman from the first episode, giving Wanda the bunny. You know, like I say, if you go to a magic show, you see the rabbit in the hat. The rabbit, or slash bunny, it's the same thing, same creature. I think it's called Sing Your Scratches. And Agnes tell Wanda the bunny he portrays baby Jesus in a Christmas play. And then they go to see a person called Dottie. You know, they're going to like meeting on I think it's the meeting of the talent show. Agnes giving advice to Wanda about Dottie. You know, she's the key of this town. School applications. You know, what was it, memberships to country clubs, parties. You know, minor cues, and you'll be all right. And Wanda says, "Can I be myself?" They, you know, Wanda laugh. She's not laughing towards Wanda because they're friends. You know, you can tell they're trying to impress Dottie, this person. Dottie is one with the blonde hair. So we got this scene. This is a meeting about the talent show. You know, Wanda's trying to be herself, impress Dottie. You know, Wanda's putting like ice in the drink because she's copying Dottie and her friends. They said about doing it for the children, and they, you know, basically they say for the children, and Wanda missed a cue. She said it too late for the children, and then Dottie said about applauding, and Wanda biting on a biscuit and you know, imploring. You know, like she's trying to impress Dottie, and then she meets this woman called Geraldine. You know, she's like this black woman. And, you know, giving her a compliment about her trousers. You know, she was wearing trousers, and Wanda says because other girls wearing skirts, and introduce herself. My name's Wanda. My name's Geraldine, and yeah, I think Dottie says I'm imitating. You know, like she's like, you know, because they're interfering of the meeting. And then we got this one scene with Vision going to the public library. It's not about like the neighborhood watch. Unfortunately, he misunderstood. You got the Indian guy. I don't think he was Indian. Maybe dark skinned guy from the first episode. Instead, they were talking about something else, and this black guy. I think he's called Herbert. I don't know. That's Kenan Thompson. You know, I watched a show back in, you know, those late 90s, early 2000s called Kenan and Kyle, or Kale. I know Kel. I think Kel's is short for Kelvin. I don't know. It's him. Anyway, he offered Vision Danish. Vision says, "Oh, I don't drink. I don't eat," and they give like this a really suspicious look. But Vision says, "Oh, I don't eat between meals," you know, and instead they're talking about this guy called Johnson, sort of about like he couldn't build like a treehouse, and he's bought like a bowling trophy in a yard sale in hacky sacks, and I think Vision, you know, also trying to spread rumor that Norm is a communist. I'm guessing Norm appeared in the first episode. He got fired in the first episode because because his boss went to his house for dinner, and he really put on a worse dinner party. You know, Norm's got one with the tash. I don't know. He looks like he's Borat. I don't know why Vision called Norm a communist. Maybe he looks like Borat. Anyway, I think you got basically they laugh. You got this. I don't know what that guy's name. The Indian looking dude. He thought Vision is a square, and Vision says, "Well, I'm more rounded." I think the Herbert gave Vision chewing gum, and then he doesn't know what to do with chewing gum because he doesn't eat. He's a robot. He eats the chewing gum. I think it was Kenan. Sorry, not Kenan. Sorry. Herbert. Sorry. He looks like Kenan Thompson. He might be him. You had Herbert. I think it was Herbert. Kind of pat Vision in the back, and the chewing gum went into him, and it clogs his clogs. Because he doesn't eat, and that play a massive part of the talent show part later on. Anyway, and it cuts scene to the end of the meeting. Wanda's really cleaning up. Thanks for picking me for doing the cleaning. And I think Dottie said to him, you're the ones choose it, or some shit like that. And Wanda was pissed off. He gave behind the back, giving Dottie the tongue without doing it in front of her face. And this is like the tension most parts of this episode. Basically, Basically Dottie said about to tell Wanda, no, you and Vision, all about you and Vision. And then there's the radio playing, and basically it changed the different tune. Wanda says, I don't need you no harm, I don't believe you. And then all of a sudden, Dottie cut her hand with, she was holding like a glass cup. And then Wanda really trying to sort out, giving, Dottie medical attention, putting a white cloth around her, like, injured hand. And then, yeah, there's some advert about some watch. It was made by Hydra, no Can Lava. Can Laughed. You watch a comedy, there's Can Laughed. I liked it, but unfortunately, you don't see it in the advert of. There was an advert of a toaster in the first episode. This episode is all about a watch made by Hydra. I thought Hydra is like this German group. I understand why they can't call Nazis, in the Captain America movie. I think it's, because due to controversial shit. Don't want to get into it. And now we got the talent show scene. So it started off with a couple doing like a wacky dance, a king dance. You got a couple dressing up like cowboys and cowgirls, doing like a mini rodeo, lassoing a person dressing up like a horse. And then you got Norm playing a tune on a piano. Wanda is wearing like a Skippy outfit, preparing for the magic act at the talent show, wondering where's Vision. And Vision showing up, looked like he's drunk. Like I said, Vision cracked me up in this episode. It looks like, he's been drinking, but in reality, the chewing gum is clogging his system. And then we got the magic act between Wanda and Vision. They're trying to hide their powers. Actually, Wanda is, still is the magic one. Vision is not. They're like, there's one act, like, Vision looks like he's lifting the piano all in one with one hand, and Wanda, like, magically look like he's holding, like, a cardboard picture of the piano, and Norm says, like, that's my grandma's piano. And then you got Herbert, you got Vision calling Herbert Sherbert, doing, like, the card trick. And every time, like, trying to guess that's your card, Herbert says no. Vision's like flipping the cards until the last card. I think the card was the King of Spades. And before that, Vision was levitating, and Wanda didn't want to reveal the magic because I think Dottie knows the secrets between Vision and Wanda. Wanda kind of like magically, summon up some rope attached on Vision. It looks like it's all the act. It's typical magic. Then you got like he accidentally knocked over a hat. The top hat with the rabbit, and the magic got the rabbit. And then you got Agnes said about single scratches got potential to be a star or something. And then you got you got this magic act with the mirrors. Summon up some mirrors. And then we got the final act was basically the cabinet scene. And then, it's starting to be failed, and then people are really chanting, what's in the box? What's in the box? And then all of a sudden, I think Wanda conjure up, Geraldine, who was in the box the whole time. And then, backstage, Vision thinks he fucked it up, the act, but unfortunately, Wanda magically got the chewing gum out of Vision. And never give Vision chewing gum. He'd be drunk, And then they went out. They're trying to escape, and Dottie, instead of like Dottie revealed the secrets. I don't know. She know about Wanda and Vision, but instead of revealing the secrets, they give them Wanda and Vision the award. They won the talent show, and then all of a sudden, Wanda talks about forgetting about this whole day. And then all of a sudden, like, Wanda's pregnant, and then they found this noise again. They went outside, and I thought this is the cliffhanger. There's a mysterious guy or girl, whatever, mysterious person wearing a beekeeping outfit, rose up top of the, came out from the pipeline, the drain line, and someone reversed the ending and changed the ending of this episode. And then, all of a sudden, it went, it's all color, Vision's, face is red, if you watch the Marvel movies, he's red and I think he's red and green, and you got the Infinity Stone on his forehead, the yellow Infinity Stone, and Wanda's basically turning this, the whole background to color, and then Wanda and Vision kiss. And then we got this mysterious person, they were, in the radio scene, when Dottie almost, said about, I know everything about you in Vision, there was a guy shouting, Wanda, you okay, Wanda? They said it in this end scene, and it cut says, please stand by, and that was it. Anyway, so this episode of WandaVision, it was a good episode. I think it's a bit funnier than the first episode. It was a bit intriguing. It's really funny that they're changing the ending. You imagine they did the whole, who is the mysterious beekeeper? That would be, that almost led to a cliffhanger, but you imagine they did that? I don't know, man. I have to wait and find out. They're slowly building something in this plot for season 1. And you have to wait and find out who is the mysterious guy pulling the strings, changing the ending of episode 2. Who's behind the, holding the remote? You have to wait until, later on in this series. So, yeah, it was a good episode. The MVP in this episode is Vision. He cracked me up in this episode. Scaring. There's, the wind outside, and also being drunk. Preparing for the magic show, the magic at the talent show, and you found out, there's chewing gum clogging his system, corrupting his system. I can't wait. Yeah, the pregnant, when Wanda's pregnant. Yeah, she will be pregnant probably in throughout the later on in this series. I can't wait. The next episode, it'll be in color, so you have to wait until next week for episode 3 of WandaVision. So, hope you enjoy my review of episode 2. Don't touch the dial. Or don't touch that dial, sorry, I'm trying to say. So, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, smash the like button, and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube for more Marvel videos. I'm reviewing movies of the MCU, WandaVision, wrestling, pay-per-views, whether it's WWE, AEW, WCW. I'm reviewing TNA shows, the start of next month, and also I'm reviewing NXT shows, just the normal episodes of NXT, not just reviewing the takeover shows, and more. So, and also AEW as well. So, yeah, this is Session Man officially signing out. Check you later.